Here we go.
Boring Reviews!
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here, and I just got out of Brahmastra Part One, Shiva, and I am super excited to talk about it. I'm going to give you my non-spoiler thoughts right out of the theater. I'm here in the parking lot, and going into this film, I was very, very excited. I was very hyped, like most of you are, for this film, and I was hoping for not a letdown. Let me tell you, there's two things I was mostly concerned about. One, I was worried about the visual effects. A little bit of the fire in some of the teasers worried me that the visual effects would take me out of the film. Two, I was worried I wasn't going to be able to follow the film with all of its storyline and references and background and all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you, both those worries were not needed. The visual effects were absolutely fantastic, absolutely breathtaking. If I had to nitpick, maybe two scenes, if I really nitpick, were not flawless. This is 99.8% amazing visual effects. Hollywood could really take some notes from the visual effects in this film and how it works. You don't want a film of this size, the first one in this Astroverse, to go cheap, and they didn't do that. They spared no expense. The visual effects were absolutely phenomenal, really elevated the film. As far as following the film, I feel like I felt it pretty well, or I followed it very well. I definitely felt it, but I followed the storyline very well, followed what I need to follow to understand and come out of the theater not being confused. Did I get all the references? Did I get everything? Of course not, but it's very easy for someone like myself to follow where I don't know a lot of the background behind it. Ian Mukherjee did a fantastic job with his direction. Maybe a few issues with the pacing. I'll get into that later with our spoiler review. We're going to be doing that this weekend. Look out for them. Boring Reviews. There'll be a little post about on our community page. Join us live as myself and hopefully Gabe and Varun can join us for our live review for Brahmastra. Spoiler full. As far as continue my spoiler free, little instant reaction here. The music was above average. There's two songs that are really stick out to you. One in particular that you'll be singing in your head as you're leaving the theater. The storyline was absolutely fantastic. This is what you want when you're doing the first of a universe, so to speak, an Astroverse. The storyline was very excellent to follow, original enough, had a lot of elements that kept me engaged. But I'm telling you, this film basically is a romance film, and the romance was done fantastic. Ranbir Kapoor, Ali Abad, real life partners, right? They did a fantastic job. The chemistry is very palpable, obviously. Even when someone is married, even when someone is in a couple, that doesn't always translate on film. This did. I loved following their story. I loved them as a couple, and it was so much fun to watch their story as we learned about the rest of the story in this film. As you can tell, I'm pretty pumped up. This met all my expectations. Absolutely love this film. Absolutely can't wait to talk about it and hear other people's thoughts. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Comment below if you've seen it. Let me know what you think about this film. Let me know what your thoughts are about it. I don't want to give away anything else spoiler-wise, but there is some great cameos in it, ones that I did not expect. Fantastic action. I didn't mention that. The action was great. And this film was not trying to be a superhero film or a Marvel film. It was its own film, which I really appreciated, and I absolutely loved it. Everything was top-notch. Ranbir Kapoor, I don't know how he always looks so young, but he continues to pull it off, and he's a great lead character in this story. What else can I say without spoiling anything away? Go ahead and check it out. Support this film. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are, and stick around this weekend in just a few days for our live review. Join us, share your thoughts, interact with us. With that being said, until next time, adios.